the amount of feminine energy content that is out there right now, because they deplete your feminine energy. They deplete your ability to be able to put out this positivity and calmness and soothing energy. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. Please stay. Kindly hit the subscribe button, like this video, share, comment, all that good stuff. Let's keep growing this community together. So as you can see by the title already, in today's video I just want to quickly chit chat about being a traditional woman versus being a feminine woman. And no, they're not the same. Like, there's so many chit chat these days on the internet about being a feminine woman, being a traditional woman, how being a traditional woman or traditional women do not exist anymore, and how the qualities of a traditional woman are being conflated with being a feminine woman. And I think and I know that they're not the same thing. Like, it's one thing to be a traditional woman, it's one thing to be able to, those traditional things that women have generally or traditionally been known to be doing, and it's another thing to exude feminine energy. It's another thing to be a feminine woman. Rest in your feminine, and I generally see them being conflated these days, and that's what today's video is about. So I'm going to start by talking about the traditional woman, what I think is a traditional woman, what I think are the qualities of a traditional woman, what I think traditional women do, and then I'm going to go into a couple of things that I know about exuding feminine energy and generally how they're actually different, and how being traditional does not necessarily make you feminine, or how being feminine or exuding feminine energy does not necessarily make you a traditional woman. I'm not saying that there's no meeting point between the two, but I feel like in general terms they are two different things, and it's important that we're not like mixing the both of them up and then wondering why life is presenting us with different results. So for me, the traditional woman is pretty much the woman that our moms and our grandmoms used to be. Well, some of our moms are grandmoms. So the woman who basically had taken care of the family or of her children or of her husband or whatever it is that is her family as her major duty in life, as her major role in life, as pretty much the only thing that brought her fulfillment, right? Cooking, cleaning, doing all that stuff, home that, makes sure that the home is comfortable and nice for everybody. To me, those are qualities of a traditional woman, generally putting the desire for a family above all of that, which is completely fine. Everybody has different things that they aspire to in life. There's so many women who aspire to just be mothers, just be wives. There's so many women who do not give about being a doctor, being an accountant, being an engineer. They don't care for all that stuff, being a provider, being independent, being any of that. They're not interested in all that stuff. The major interest for them is family. And like I said earlier, that is completely fine, because this is the aspiration of some people, and nobody should be telling another person what they should aspire to in life or what they should want to be in life. It's a choice. I feel like the whole point of feminism in the first place is to give women a choice to decide, do I want to be a doctor, do I want to be a lawyer? Or that is the entire point of feminism, to give women a choice. So for me, that's what I understand when I hear or I think about the traditional woman, the woman who has made the choice to put all of these things above career, above any other thing. Family is a priority for her, and that's that. Now, a feminine woman. 3 qualities I feel that do say that you exude feminine energy, and this has nothing to do with being a traditional woman. There are so many women who have their careers, are not in family way, but still exude feminine energy. The first thing I know and understand about feminine energy is that it starts from within and then it radiates outwards. It actually has to flow from within, so it has a deeper focus on energy as opposed to action. It's generally this warm, positive and loving energy which people around you can feel without you even having to like do much or show so many actions. This nurturing nature of a woman, they can feel it when they interact with you, they can feel it when they're around you, when they come into your space, when they talk to you, when they stay with you. It's not necessarily necessarily about how much you say or how much you do or what you're doing, as opposed to the traditional woman who is like cooking and cleaning, and that is how she projects her traditional traits. All those things are nice and they're good, and generally every adult should be doing all those things, but like I said, those are not the things that project feminine energy. It's more about the first interaction with you. How warm is it? How positive is it? How calming is it? How gentle is it? It's not full of like skepticism or negativity, or trying to put people down, or trying to talk the other person down, or trying to out talk the other person, or trying to just generally show that you have a presence. So the second thing I know about feminine energy, I feel about feminine energy, or I generally understand about it, is that it's more of harmony and balance. Generally being aware and in control of your own self and your own emotions. It's generally knowing that you cannot control your environment, you cannot control what is happening around you. However, you can control yourself. You can control how you behave, you can control how you dress, you can control how you talk, you can control what you accept, you can control everything that has to do with you either performing an action or saying something or reacting in a certain way. You can control everything that is about yourself, and that is the core of a feminine energy. Knowing that you can only control yourself, and it's walking in that knowledge, it's walking in that understanding, it's doing things in that understanding, it's choosing to be in places with that understanding, it's choosing the people to be with in that understanding. You are in control of just yourself and your own outcomes, not other people, not what they say, not what they do to you, but how you receive it, how you react to it. That is a feminine energy. It's not about like quick reactions or quickly doing everything. It's about harmony and balance. It's about taking in information that is going on around you. It's about being very aware and conscious of your environment, taking it and making the best decision for yourself. That is the feminine energy at its highest. It's not about screaming, it's not about crying or breaking down, or being a girl, which is the general description that people have about girls, being weak and showing all your emotions. No, it's actually about being able to contain yourself, being able to control yourself, being able to not allow everything that is happening in your environment to control what you project outwardly. Now, the third and final thing I wanted to say about feminine energy, what I understand is that it has a lot to do with how you present yourself. How do you dress? How do you wear makeup? How do you talk? How do you walk? How do you behave when nobody's watching and when everybody is watching? How do you take care of yourself? Do you prioritize your mental health? Do you prioritize your physical health? Do you prioritize how you generally feel? Because you can only exude this positive, loving, calm, soothing energy if you have an overflow of these things. And like I mentioned earlier in this video, it's more about the energy than the actions, more about how the atmosphere around you feels. And the truth is, everything that you put out, right, is a product of what is inside you. If you put out a lot of hate, a lot of negativity, a lot of anger, it tells a lot about the fact that things deep within you are not fine, they're not okay. So how much time are you spending taking care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, ensuring that you're not scarring yourself with things that you shouldn't even be allowing to scar you in the first place? You're not keeping yourself in places that you shouldn't be in. You're not staying in situations that you shouldn't be staying in, because they deplete your feminine energy. They deplete your ability to be able to put out this positivity and calmness and soothing energy into the world around you. It's not about every day saying, oh my god, feminine energy, because the amount of feminine energy content that is out there right now, it's more of something you develop with time. I don't think anybody is particularly born with a feminine energy, but it's something that you do pick up along the way. It's something that you can grow, it's something that you can improve. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and helpful. Let's have a conversation in the comment section below. Tell me your thoughts about feminine energy, what you think it is, how you think it is exuded, and all of that stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.